Hey, Frank, are you anticipating kind of a similar look as to what you had last night in Golden State with roster rotation, or is there some other things you might want to try out?
Yeah, very similar. Obviously the same guys that were out last night are out tonight, and we will have Mason Jones available. So I do hope to get him in there some and give him some run with our group.
He's obviously had a very strong season in the G League. You had him up briefly, didn't get a lot of playing time. What is the conversation there with Miles at the South Bay and et cetera, and as to what you want to see and how that can filter in, even if it's just for 2 games?
Yeah, well, it's I think it's a testament to the job that Miles Simon did this year and with the G League that Mason was 3rd in the league in MVP voting, and Mac McClung, if I'm correct, earned Rookie of the Year in the G League. So he's in there competing with a lot of 1st-round picks, 2nd-round picks they're down there to get some run, and he gets Rookie of the Year. So I think that's just indicative of the job that Miles Simon did for us. And it's just Mason deserves this opportunity to get some minutes with our club.
Obviously, the decision was made to shut down LeBron today. Were you involved? Was that strictly medical?
Medical.
And what sort of passes through your mind when you kind of see just what happened at the end of the year and him trying to figure that ankle out after that injury happened, trying to soldier on?
Yeah, man, I don't think there's any real strong words towards he got injured down the stretch and wasn't able to return. Obviously he's the most important piece on our team. So to not have him, was difficult. But that's injuries are part of the game.
Coach, just curious on of course, the injuries played a major role this season. Are there other stuff that stuck out to you, just kind of looking at the season as a whole, as you reflect a little bit? Are there other things that stood out aside from the injuries?
Yeah, that's there's a long answer to that. My focus really right now is on, just getting our guys ready to win tonight's game. Everybody feels like, there's things we could have done better. I certainly do. And, but the season didn't go the way we want. And my focus right now is just on, finishing out the right way.
Frank, injuries kind of forced LeBron offensively into that center position, which he had never really done it for that long of a stretch before. What did you think that unlocked for him offensively? Obviously, the numbers, the efficiency this year are pretty much unmatched for a player of his age.
Yeah, well, I think it was just sort of part of the evolution of every player adjusts their games in their latter stages of their career, and I think that afforded him the ability. He's played with 5 3-point shooters before. Whether it's Kevin Love at center or, Chris Bosh or Anthony Davis, like whoever, but it's usually a shooting big, not 4 dynamic playmakers that can, that are guards that can hit him in the pocket, and where he's the primary roller in the offense. And, I think, him growing towards the latter half of this season to be a receiver more than he ever had been in his career, was just, part of the remarkable, growth or development of his game, still this late in his career, adding to what he can do. The 3-point shooting over the top, the unguardable fadeaway, and then, being the receiver he was, more, he's done it throughout his career, but obviously a far more prevalent part of his game this year when he was playing center. So I think that's really what it unlocked, and just help to add that piece to his game.
Was there a favorite game or moment from his season that stands out to you? Was it the 56? Was it the Kevin Love dunk?
He was remarkable all year. I think Kevin Love was, I think probably the funniest or the most enjoyable single moment. But I think the 56-point game, the 2 50-point games in a week span or something like that was just, you see greatness just raising its level right in front of your eyes, and you're just in front of it and you're in awe. And, it was a special year, and, it was awesome.
Frank, over here. Hi. Home finale tonight. will there be a sense of nostalgia, sadness? Just curious what's going through your mind on final home game.
Yeah, just I always believe in Fan Appreciation Day and the concept around that. Your fans are with you. They support you all throughout the year, and I think it's important to bring a really hard playing, positive spirit to that type of game. And I think that's a big thing for me is that I want to honor those guys and our fan base the right way with just a lot of hustle, a lot of selfless basketball, and hopefully a win.
Russ, AD, and Melo, is Sunday a possibility for them? I know, like LeBron, you've already ruled them out as a franchise.
Yeah, but the other three have not been ruled out, for Sunday.
Frank, with LeBron, you came in at a time in his career where there were questions, what does he have left in the tank? He was coming off the groin injury that first year that you were here, and then, then coming off the bubble, what does he have left in the tank after the bubble? And each year, he's really led the league in assists, was the leading MVP candidate before the injuries last year. This year could have led the league in scoring.
Yeah.
What do you think the future is for him? Like, what's the rest of his career or these next years look like for him based on kind of what you've seen him do year in and year out since you've been here?
Well, he's just going to keep, at some point he's not going to be able to play at the level that he's playing. Obviously Father Time catches up with everybody, but I think everybody thought that would have been 3, 4, 5 years ago, and he's still doing it. So I think it's just going to be, more of what we saw this year, MVP level play, up until, his body tells him he can't do that anymore, but clearly that's not now.
Yeah. I think a week or two ago, you said the dynamic of managing the end of LeBron's career is just a unique, I think you sort of referenced as a weight on your shoulders in a way. What makes that experience different from other coaching jobs you've had, kind of looking at that?
Well, he's the greatest player of all time, in my opinion. So, to feel fortunate to be a part of that, something I take a great deal of pride in. And, obviously you want to see him have those seasons, play out, ultimately culminating in another championship or more championships. That's what he really, at the end of the day, that's all that matters. And, when we fall short and we miss the playoffs, there's disappointment for a lot of people, ownership, our fan base, our coaches and players that have put in the work, but for him specifically, because, I do put a lot of my work and all of the care that goes into coaching this particular team, does carry with that. Let's give LeBron every chance that he deserves to have team success.